Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai channel. I'm Stu Nyman and I am not joined by Andrew Blackman today. His presence will no doubt be sorely missed, but yet another one, just like Paulie before him said, I can't work with that Stu Nyman guy. So here I sit by myself. This is the Saturday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai at Magic City Jai-Alai. Each of our games today will offer Win, Play, Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. We also have an early daily double and a late daily double, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We have the Mighty Ocho jackpot. The Mighty Ocho is a pick 8 wager. The pick 8 begins in game number 1. Play the Mighty Ocho. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. We also have the high-paying high 5 jackpot that begins in game number 3. To play the high 5, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that $2,000 guarantee. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do not have any scratches in today's performance. Today's performance is scratch-free. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 8 minutes away. Tell you what, without Andrew here, I gotta do these intros. Not that I mind, but you never know how much you miss someone until they're not here. So let's start off with a video that explains how exactly Spectacular 7 scoring works.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
There it is, everything you could possibly want to know about Spectacular 7 scoring. Basically, how Jai-Alai is played. As always, we'd like to say greetings to those of you tuned in on the Jai-Alai channel, to those of you both participating in the chat and those of you not participating in the chat. Always gives me something to chat about. Steve M., Steve Smart, William, Mo, good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us. And I was thinking about how I could pass the time in between games talking about something besides some of the random stuff that I often do, which people find confusing. I think I might talk a little bit more about strategy today, especially the strategy of how some of the Magic City players play versus how you might see something happen in traditional Jai-Alai, both related to the shorter court and the amount of training that the players have received. So if anybody happens to be new and tuned in, Obviously, someone who's made a professional debut here in the last 2 months. Post 7 here in the pink shirt is Lander, number 21, Lander. Lander focused on one thing today. If and when he wins a point, which we expect him to do, make sure he gets those serves in. That is his focus for the day. Serve in Jai-Alai for anybody who's completely new, even though there's only 16 folks apparently tuned in, so I don't think that's really any of you. Serve in Jai-Alai must land between the 4 and 7 line. Serve is, for many people, a bit of a mental thing. Some nervousness as you're standing, looking at your opponent in singles. You want to make sure you want to get it between the 4 and 7, but do you serve it just to get it between those lines? Do you try to use the serve as an offensive weapon and put your opponent deep into the corner? And yes, it's entirely possible to overthink it and then screw the serve up. Obviously not something that we're interested in seeing anybody do. And it does happen from time to time. Some players' serve really comes quite easy. Then we have players with exceptional serves like Anderluck, who will be coming out a little bit later in the performance. Anderluck steps up to that service line. Has one of the best serves here at Magic City and a tremendous serve in professional Jai-Alai. Lots of power, lots of accuracy, putting him right into the corner. And William asks a very popular question. This question has been posed a couple times regarding what's going to be in the future for Magic City as far as adding players. So all of our players, or actually the majority of our players, are under a 1-year contract. And at the end of every playing year, so as we get to this time of year, we take a look at who's currently playing for us and who's potentially available to play for us and see who would make the best fit as far as our locker room's concerned, getting along with other players, as far as the program's concerned. And each year for the last, we started in 2018, so each year we have made additions. So I know that's not the exact answer that you're looking for. I know people want to know names and why this one as opposed to that one, and how many and all that other good stuff. But I have to remember and be respectful that Dania Jai-Alai is still very much operational through the end of November. And those players are all playing at Dania right now, some of them finishing out their careers. But it's safe to say that we will make additions to the Magic City roster as we are looking to both improve the roster that we have playing parimutually and expand our H2H offering, which is coming up at 5 p.m. Just have 2 minutes till we begin our first game once again. Game 1, spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 7 begins, the mighty Ocho and the early daily double, a whopping $4 in that daily double pool. So interested in trying something new? Why not try the daily double? And good afternoon as always to Schmel. Still got the last of the tasty cake that you were kind enough to bring the other day. Thank you very much. And hello to Frank. Lots of good energy in the back today. As I walked in, lots of smiles. For those of you of a certain generation who remember the show Fantasy Island, sometimes I do feel like Mr. Rourke. Smiles, everyone, smiles. And we have 1 minute to go before we begin game number 1. But definitely a good feeling today. I think the part of it is having these 3 days off. How much is too much time off? How much is not enough time off to relax and allow your body to recover? Don't know the answer to that. Depends upon the player. Some players do better after playing really aggressive and having a little bit more recovery time. Other players not needing as much time. El Barber, for instance, taking a stroll off the court. I think he's had enough of practice, so. And for those of you completely new to the chat, lots of what I say in between the games is tongue-in-cheek, sometimes even during the games. We are ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of game. After the first round of play, rather. Means after all the players have come out one time, points will double. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Jedden. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is number 10, Juice. Apparently one of our judges is missing a helmet. And we certainly can't begin without that. So as soon as he gets his helmet, we'll begin. Everybody's equipped. We're ready to begin. Jedden will serve. There's first serve by Jedden. Our performance has begun. Powerful forehand by Juice. Real powerful forehand by Juice. That's called a rebote. Played off the back wall. One fluid motion. Hard throw by Juice. Catch by Jedden. Jedden goes deep. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Jedden was going for it in the air. Chose to go for the scoop at the last second. Just missed. First point of this performance goes to Juice in the blue of post 2. Here is the white shirt of post 3, number 24, Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness with a bobble. When you make that catch, that ball has to come into that cesta and be stopped. Can't bounce around. That's a loss of point. Point 2. Here's the green shirt of post 4, number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the left side. Backhand. Juice makes the catch. Diaz from the left side. Backhand again. This one passes. That's the rebote. Missed. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to the black shirt of post 5. Here's number 7, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote by Diaz, right up the middle. Caught by Ben. Diaz, difficult catch on the left side. There's the backhand. Rebote by Diaz. He goes to the floor to make the save. Big bounce, stopped by Ben. Scoop attempt missed. Well played point. Point goes to the 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's number 37, Tennessee. There's a backhand by Tennessee. Ball dropped, point 6. Pink shirt at post 7, Lander receives. Backhand by Lander. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote by Lander to the inside. Great effort by Tennessee. This glass can handle that ball. I'm not sure it can handle Tennessee, but point goes to the 7. On the court, ready to receive in the purple shirt at post 8, number 77, El Barba. Good serve by Lander. Here's El Barba. Lander from the left side. Backhand. El Barba. Juggling on the catch of Lander there on the left side. That point goes to El Barba in post 8. The first round's been completed. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Jedden. Powerful forehand by Jedden. Elbarba makes a beautiful catch at the 11 line. Robote. Fine catch by Elbarba. Ball tipped, point 8. Elbarba's on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. Returning, we have Cool Fitness. And for those of you wondering, that tape on the back of the Cesta, strapping tape, helps to reinforce some of those reads. Of course, like any other tape, sometimes comes loose. There's the backhand by Cool Fitness. Catch by Elbarba. Robote left side, 2-all. That's going to land out of play. Point 8. Elbarba has gone straight points to 5 points, giving him possible game point. Trying to stop him in the blue post 2, Juice. Juice takes it on the forehand. Powerful right side, comes out to the Robote. Elbarba beautifully plays the Robote to the inside. Juice makes the save. Ball tipped, point 2, play continues. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's the green and post 4, Diaz. That's right, you're supposed to catch every one. Diaz from the left side. There's the 2-all. Opens up and scores. Beautifully played, point 4. That puts Diaz on the board with 3 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Robote not coming out. It's a Magic City Chula, point 5. In this matchup, we have Ben with 3 points serving to Tennessee, who returns in the yellow of post 6. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote, left side to the inside. Here's Tennessee. Backhand. Ben's there. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Here's Ben. Tennessee from the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Ben. Tennessee, another hard throw from the forehand. Ben hangs back, makes the catch. Fine effort by Ben to try to make that save. That did, however, hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 6. Tennessee is on the board with 3 points. Returning in pink, post 7. Here's Lander. Excellent catch by Lander. Backhand, caught by Tennessee. Lander, backhand. Robote right up the middle. Lander makes the catch mid-court. Hard throw from the right side, scores. Point 7. Lander now has 3 points. Once again, our games are played to 7 points. Lander serving to the returning one post, Jedden. What a catch by Lander off a hard throw by Jedden. Jedden on the left side. Lander on the left side. Backhand. Jedden. Backhand. Lander's there. Powerful backhand. Cleared the overhead screen. Here's the rebote. Lander coming cross court to take it in the air. Good play. Good effort. Point goes to the 1. Jedden is now on the board with 2 points. Receiving the white of post 3. Number 24, Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness from the forehand. Jedden passes on the scoop, missed the rebote, point for Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness on the board with 2 points, returning with possible game point. Purple of post 8, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote forehand miss. Point in game. Post 8, El Barba. 8 wins at 2 places. 4, 5, 6, and 7 will now play off for third place. 4 first serves, 2, 5. Forehand by Ben. Diaz took it on the forehand, put it back inside. Here's Ben. Diaz from the right side. Right hand play to pass. Diaz from the 11 line. Costado up the middle, caught by Ben. Tough rebote save by Diaz. He goes to the floor again. Caught by Ben. Backhand. Point 5. 6 now serves to 7. The winner of this point meets 5 in the continuing playoff for third place. Once again, 8 came in first, 2 came in second. We're playing off for third. Lander, backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Tennessee. Lander on the backhand again. This one passes way out to the rebote. 2 all will score for Tennessee. Point 6. 5 serve 6. This is show point. Powerful forehand by Tennessee. Rebote left side by Ben. To the inside, where it scores. Point of third place finish for post 5, Ben. Unofficial order finish 8-5. Your prices will be up in a moment.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of Jai-Alai for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And that was a kindly word from everyone's friend El Barba. And we appreciate your patience through the silence. That's me writing results to record them later. $2 quinella. That's first and second, any order. 45.60. The trifecta. 825 424 20. Again, winning game 1, post 8 El Barba. Coming in second, post 2 Juice. Coming in third, post 5 Ben. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 2. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. So, El Barba, making the most of the limited practice time that he had before the game, came back out and won it. With a laser-like focus on making those catches and trying to return the ball where his opponent is not. Overall, did a well job. A well job? It's really a good job, I guess, better. And then, of course, as always, playing to the fans in the auditorium. We do have fans here in the auditorium on Saturdays. Saturdays only. Doors open at 1 p.m. And we encourage people to come in. Stay straight through the H2H performance at 5 p.m. And before we begin our second game with 5 minutes to go, check out everything you need to know about winning and losing in Jai-Alai.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
Winning, losing, and game strategy. As always, many thanks to Lovely Lindsay is what I like to say because it has a nice alliterative quality to it. However, that is executive producer Lindsay doing some awesome voiceover work in these videos. These videos easily the best produced explanatory videos that exist really in Jai-Alai. Have 3 minutes to go before we begin Game 2. Game 2 does begin. The early pick 3 will close out the early daily double. El Barba coming up next out of post 1. Juice post 2, Lander in post 3, Cool Fitness is in post 4, Bueno post 5, Jed in post 6, Tennessee post 7, and Diaz in post 8. Many thanks, Charles. Forever is a long time. I don't know that I have forever in me. Charles commenting in the chat that he would like us to be around forever. I hope to be around as long as possible, and as we've often said, we'll do this as long as there are people interested in watching and participating, and players willing to put forth the maximum effort that Magic City is absolutely known for. And Frank, I think I read earlier, you're looking at hip replacement surgery, recovering from hip replacement surgery. We wish you well in that recovery, particularly painful physical therapy, recovering from that. But from what I understand, what they told me anyway, physical therapy pays off. Not a big fan of it myself because it involves pain. 2 minutes to go before we begin game number 2. But I highly recommend it for others. And Michael Perry throwing me a question. Actually, crowd size today, right now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looking about just shy of 20 people live here in the house. And joined for the first time in quite a while by Candace Langhans, joining us today live in the audience. That is, of course, the mother of both Benny and Douglas. It's good to see her out in the audience. A more proud mother there never was in the sport of highlight. There are many proud mothers, of course, and she's among them. With that, we are ready to begin game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is El Barba. Receiving blue at post 2, Juice. There's a serve by El Barba. We begin. El Barba from the 11 line. Here's Juice from deep in the backcourt on the right side. High and hard to the inside. El Barba's there. Juice looked like he was going for the scoop, then turned to make the rebote. He missed. Point 1. Now bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 21, Lander. Backhand by Lander. Here's El Barba. Backhand. Rebote left side. Hooked. That hits the pad. Falls short of the front wall. Point 1. El Barba is on the board with 2 points. Here is the green shirt at post 4. Number 24, Cool Fitness. There's a backhand by Cool Fitness. Here's the catch by El Barba. Rebote by Cool Fitness. El Barba. Forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop attempt. Tipped. Point 1. That's 3 points for El Barba. Here is the black shirt at post 5. Bueno. El Barba serves it deep. Here's Bueno from the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Here's the rebote. Forehand rebote. Caught by Bueno. Bueno, low and hard to the inside. Point 5. Now receiving the yellow shirt at post 6. Here's number 8, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Bueno's there. Backhand. Jedden goes deep. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Jedden's there. Low and hard by Jedden. Scoop by Bueno. Costi to the inside. Jedden on the run. All these guys are jumping on the back wall today. I don't know what's going on here. Tennessee, stop doing it. You're a bad influence on the other players. 0.5. Pink at post 7, Tennessee receives. Backhand by Tennessee goes deep. Rebote. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Tennessee has it. Ball missed by Bueno. 0.7. Now receiving, purple shirt of post 8, number 30, Diaz. Good catch by Diaz off a real good serve by Tennessee. Rebote, 2-all. Diaz is there. Soft touch. Tennessee got up and got it. Low and hard, scooped up by Diaz. 2-all by Diaz. Beautifully thrown and scoring. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2 is Juice. Powerful throw by Juice. Scoop by Diaz. Backhand. Juice looking for the rebote to the outside. 2-all. Lands in and scores. 0.2. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to Lander, who returns in the white of post 3. Lander on the backhand. Beautiful throw to the inside. Juice makes the save. Lander's there. Oh, the backhand caught the top of the pad. 0.2. That's 4 points for Juice. Here is the green shirt of post 4, Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Forehand rebote save. Gone falls short. 0.4. Cool Fitness now on the board with 2 points. Here's the red shirt of post 1, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. That gets away from him and hits the overhead screen. Out of play, 0.4. 4 points for Cool Fitness in the green shirt. In this matchup, Cool Fitness is serving to Jedden, returning in the yellow of post 6. Scoop attempt missed. Rebote not there. 0.6. Here's post 5. Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Jedden reads the rebote well, throws it hard. Bueno's there. Low and hard to the inside. 0.5. Here's post 7, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Bueno makes the catch. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Tennessee. Ooh, that took a Magic City bounce. Bueno got it. Bueno midcourt. Karam, beautifully thrown by. That's right, folks. You're in the splash section. Need to be careful. Carballo comes out later, too. 0.5. Possible game point for Bueno. Black at post 5. Trying to stop him, Diaz. Diaz, left side. Costalo. Bueno moves up and takes it in the air. Diaz makes the rebote. That hits the overhead screen. Point in game, post 5. Bueno. Bueno wins it 2 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Cool fitness from the forehand. Juice missed it. Point and a second place finish for post 4. Cool fitness. 2 comes in third. Unofficial order finish 5-4-2. Your prices will be up in a moment.
I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. When I was 15 years old and I was the ball boy, I didn't believe in myself that I could do it. This is a dream come true. First thing I do when I open my locker every day and I pull out my sister is I give my sister a kiss. It's not a ritual. I don't kiss my sister because it's a ritual. I kiss it because I sincerely love it. It helps me win money. I tell you, we're gonna have a good day today, beautiful. I always tell these guys, they get mad and they scream at the sister, they scream at the boy. I said, listen, bro, if you're not nice to her, she's not gonna win you any money, man. Yeah, be nice to her. This opportunity has helped me believe in myself to become a professional Jai-Alai player. So my goal is to get above a 150 win percentage and above 400 in the money percentage. So that means when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage 150 or better, and in the money percentage 400 or better. The strongest skill that I have in this game is that I don't let it frustrate me. I'm gonna finish every game that I get possible game point.
That was Bueno. Here are your prices. Winning game 2, post 5. Bueno taking second, post 4. Cool Fitness coming in third, post 2. Juice, 5-4-2 is the official order of finish. $2 Quinella, 4-5. That is first and second in any order, 81.60. Trifecta, 5-4-2, 174 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for our third game is 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Jai-Alai. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game and get in on all the action at fantasyhighlight.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyhighlight.com.
and 4. Your sports fantasy fix. Where Jai-Alai is concerned, fantasyjai-alai.com. 6 minutes to go till we begin game number 3. Let's try a little bit of everything here at Magic City. Have Fantasy Jai-Alai product, an entirely new Jai-Alai offering in the form of H2H, and if you haven't heard us talk about it before, that stands for Head to Head. A sports betting friendly Jai-Alai option, structured much like a tennis match for people who may be novice to some of the intricacies of how Quinella Jai-Alai is played. Even after all these years, people still do tend to find it confusing. So there's 8 guys. One of the first questions they ask is, do they all have 8 shirts? Yes, they do have all 8 shirts. Always stick with the questions that you're asked. It's one of the interesting things when you're trying to make something simple for someone to understand. We often think, well, how can we simplify this? And we think, how can we simplify it for the person doing the thinking? Instead of going with some of the most common questions that are asked. And that's, oddly enough, one of the first questions that I've always been asked over the course of the last 30 years. Do they all have 8 jerseys? Yes. Then it's usually followed by something like, well, that's a lot of jerseys. Yes, that is a lot of jerseys, especially if you have a lot of players. That's a lot of jerseys. The round robin, most people, I think, get after they've seen it once or twice. The points doubling, as long as they don't think that points triple or they go back. So the round robin and the points doubling does still tend to catch people. So the H2H format, straight up. For those of you who have not given H2H a chance, you should. 5 o'clock today, singles edition. Top players on the Magic City roster. Looking ahead at those matchups. Got some fantastic Jai-Alai coming up in H2H this afternoon. It's H2H singles edition. Going to start off with Carballo versus Spinner. Then Ikeda versus Julin. Then Douglas versus Benny. And the last 3, Carballo, Julin, Ikeda, Benny, Douglas, Spinner. So fantastic day of Jai-Alai in store for you today. As far as H2H is concerned, first player to reach 6 points will win a set, need to win 2 sets in order to win a match. There's 3 minutes to go before we begin game number 3. Game number 3 is now just 3 minutes away. That means you have 3 minutes to place those wagers in the high 5 jackpot. It's a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that minimum $2,000 guarantee that does begin here in Game 3. And Steve Smart, yes, I know that well. Steve Smart commented, imagine back with 45-plus player rosters, 360 jerseys. So I made the most. We were very fortunate in the World Jai-Alai Organization, later Florida Gaming. Jerseys lasted a long time. Unfortunately, sometimes they lasted a little longer than they should, but those jerseys that you've seen pictures of that were basically in place in the 70s, 80s, and 90s that had the patch on the sleeve, that combination Banlon, nylon, semi-cotton material lasted forever. By today's standards, the players would have not liked them because they were pretty heavy. But as far as lasting through wash after wash every day, those jerseys lasted forever. So when we replaced jerseys, second time, I actually was in charge of that there at Miami Jai-Alai. We did it for Miami and Fort Pierce. Jerseys were manufactured with a material that hadn't been tried before, one of these new sports poly mixes, and we were concerned about colors running. So literally, I took all of the Miami Jai-Alai and Fort Pierce Jai-Alai jerseys home. This was 2003, maybe? 2002, 2003, and washed every one of the jerseys to make sure that there was no color running. Can't take full credit for it. My former mother-in-law did that. Yes, I think we may have paid her to do it, but yes, they were all done at the house because that's the last thing I wanted was any egg on my face of having them come out of the first wash, which with the red running into the white parts of the shirt. But these new materials and these new printing techniques are really really interesting and do very much stand the test of time for the most part. I don't know that we have any first-year jerseys that still remain, but we are able to get more than one season out of some of these jerseys, depending upon the player. 1 minute to go to begin Game 3. Game 3 is now just 1 minute away. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin game number 3. This is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. Bueno serves, Jedden receives. Bueno serves, we begin. Game 3 is now underway. Catch by Bueno, backhand. Rebote 2-all. That lands off the court, point 1. One first up on the board in our third game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, El Barba. Powerful forehand by El Barba hits the overhead screen, point 1. Bueno starts off his run with 2 points. That'll bring to the court the green shirt, post 4. Here's number 4, Bragley. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Catch by Bueno. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Kubala. Kubala, backhand from the 9 line. That is out of play. Point 5. In this matchup, we have Kubala serving to the yellow shirt at post 6. Lander receives. Backhand by Lander. Point 5. In our next matchup, we have Kubala in the black shirt serving to Tennessee. Number 37, wearing the pink of post 7. Excellent serve by Kubala. Tennessee backs up to make the catch. Here's Kubala. Hard forehand. Scoop attempt missed. Rebote, good effort. Good second effort there by Tennessee. That just missed. Point 5. Kubala starts off going 3 straight. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote, left side by Kubala. To the inside, nicely played. Ben is there. What a catch by Kubala there at the side wall. Backhand by Ben. Ball tipped, midcourt, point 8. That will complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue at post 2, Jedden. Catch by Ben at the 11 line. Powerful throw. Caught by Jedden. Ben makes the catch. Low and hard it comes. Fine catch by Jedden. Powerful backhand. Overhead screen. Point 8. Ben is on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post in the white shirt. El Barba returns. Backhand by El Barba. Ben from the 10 line. Powerful throw. That's the Rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Falls short. Hits the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 8. Ben has gone straight points to 5 points, giving him a possible game point. Trying to stop him in the green of post 4, Bragley. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Bragley. Rebote left side by Ben. Rebote left side by Ben. Right up the middle. Here's Bragley. Ben hooked it to the outside. Nice straight point effort for Ben. Bragley does get the point. This game will continue. Bragley has 2 points. He serves the returning 1 post in the red shirt. We have Bueno. Bueno comes running. Backhand. Caught by Bragley, mid-court. Powerful backhand to the outside. Lands out of play, point 1. Bueno now has a possible game point with 5 points. On the court, trying to stop him. Yellow of post 6, Lander. Backhand by Lander. Bueno makes the catch. Powerful throw. Lander's there for the Rebote. Nice play. Bueno picks it up on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Scores on the second bounce. Point and game. Red of post 1, Bueno. Bueno wins it. 8 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 185. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 3, post 1, Bueno taking second, post 8, Ben coming in third, post 5, Kubala. 185 is the official order finish for our third game, and your prices will be up in just a moment. Third game, Quinella 1-8, 16-40. Trifecta 185. That is first, second, and third place finishing 126-20. Up next is our fourth game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our fourth game. No scratches in today's performance. Fresh crop of players coming out here. Mostly anyway. In game number 4. And post time is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck. And that was an introduction last year to the many different ways there are to enjoy Magic City Jai-Alai specifically, and that's with Prize Picks, prizepicks.com. Question forwarded to us by the Jai-Alai channel from Charles O. Jai-Alai channel. No dear Jai-Alai channel, but that's all right. It's Charles, so that's okay. Can players, while sitting on the bench during a game, use their cell phones? And the answer to that is a hard no. So no cell phones in the cage, no texting. When they're in the locker area, yes, they can communicate. Discouraged from doing so during games, definitely not anywhere in the vicinity of the court. Which brings up the question about smartwatches. Yes, as things have evolved, we discourage players by history from wearing watches on the court. Something that could potentially, if they fall down or something gets hit, piece come flying off the watch, becomes anything that doesn't have to be on the court probably shouldn't be on the court. Now, these smartwatches, there are a couple players that you know are particularly physically fit, your Jeddons and your Bragleys, and they have all these health tracking devices that come through their phones on their watch. So what we've done there is we've asked them to disable the communications features while they are on the court. And that's the happy medium that we've reached there. No one seems to have either abused it or we haven't had any issues with it, so we continue. But yes, no communication devices in the player's cage or on the bench. I remember in the early days when cell phones first started becoming a bit more popular back in the 90s, there were some stricter rules about the cell phone couldn't be out of your... First of all, you couldn't bring it in the locker room, and then if you had it in the locker room, it had to be in your locker during the performance, and things gradually evolve over time. Remember a time when payphones were not allowed in Parimutuel facilities. And when they were allowed in Parimutuel facilities, you had those bookmaking notices, of course advising against it, over every payphone in-house. So things evolve over time. 3 minutes to go to begin Game 4. Game 4 will close out the Pick 3. Also said I was going to talk a little bit about strategy and how some of the players play. Bragley likes to play deep. And one of the reasons why he's one of the few players that can get away with that is that incredible reach of his. So obviously, if he's going to choose to play back in singles between the 10 line and the back wall, just quote-unquote throw it over his head. Well, when you extend that arm all the way up, and then the cesta at the end of that arm, and then you can do a 3 feet vertical, it is difficult to get him to get that ball over his head. Then he's got the leg speed to chase down a 2-all if you decide to throw that on him. So Bragley is one of the few players to be able to hang deep and actually make it work for himself. I know that Spinner tries it sometimes. And then with the comparatively low overhead screen, then trying to throw it consistently over their head is a difficult thing. But as we always talk about, Magic City is a forgiving court. So the rebotes do come out here. We almost never see a chula, a true chula. We rarely see a chula. We almost never see a chick-jack. So with the balls coming out, there's really no reason to, if you have confidence with your rebote, to play much deeper in singles than that 8 or 9 line, which would allow you to go forward and take a dejada, go to the outside, or just turn and throw the rebote. Yes, Steve Smart, once upon a time, there were no telephones at all. State used to take a very dim view of that. And for those of you looking for a flashback, last call for all wagering in Game 4. Or the 2-minute bell that we used to have at Miami. I'm not going to imitate the bell. Some people loved it, some people couldn't stand it. 1 minute to go till we begin Game 4. never want to shut a customer out at the window, but also would like them to get up to avoid being shut out. And that was the catch-22 with that bell, was there were some people who wouldn't get up to place their bets until they heard the bell, even though there was in some cases, 8, 9, 10-minute betting period. 1 minute to go to begin Game 4. Game 4 is now just 1 minute away. Bueno playing particularly well today. Good to see. Making some really good catches. The shots that he has thrown have landed in. Kubala as well. Kubala hadn't been up on the board, but hadn't had a win rather, but doing a good job of making those catches. 0 minutes till post. Time to play. Time to begin Game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Benny. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Benny serves. Our 4th game has begun. Ball tipped by Benny. Point 2. Anderluck first up on the board in our 4th game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, worn by Carballo. Carballo, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. That scoop attempt, tipped, point 3. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to the green shirt of post 4, number 23, Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand, low and inside. Carballo, forehand rebote, escapes, point 4. Black shirt of post 5 receives. Here's Kubala. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala again. Ikeda looks for the rebote at the side wall. Tough play. Ikeda moves up, catches it in the air, and dropped it. Up there at the 6th line, point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rotate forehand, saved by Kubala. Big bounce. Stopped by Bueno. Hard throw. Scores for Bueno. Point 6. Now bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7. Here's Bragley. Bragley, low and hard. Caught by Bueno. Backhand. That rebote is on the wall. Falls just short, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, we have number 7, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rotate forehand by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote by Ben. Ben makes a fine catch at the 11 line. Powerful backhand follows. Point 8. In this matchup, we have Ben serving to Benny. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Scores. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Andrew Luck. Ball tipped off the serve. Point 1. That is 4 points for Benny in the red of post 1. On the court, ready to receive. White of post 3, Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote save. Carballo chooses to take it on the costado. That's why. He throws a mean costado, and that one scored. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Returning, we have Ikeda. Carballo with the catch. Forehand. Ikeda. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote left side. Saved, but caught catching the pad. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand, out of play, point 5. Kubala on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7, the pink shirt, Bragley. Bragley from the forehand throws a long carom. That scores. That's really well executed by Bragley. Point 7. Bragley gets on the board with 2 points. Returning, post 6. Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Bueno from the 9 line. Bueno, one-handed grab. Rebote by Bueno. Bragley now from the 10 line. Powerful forehand, a little low. Caught by and dropped by Bueno. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8, Ben. There's a serve by Bragley. Backhand by Ben. Rotate left side, swing and a miss. Point 8. Here's the blue of post 2, Anderluck. There's a catch by Anderluck. Powerful thrown nicely from the forehand. Rotate forehand saved by Ben. Anderluck on the catch. Low and hard to the inside. Ben at the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Robote. Robote left side. Hooked. Point 8. Eight on the board with 5 points, giving Ben a possible game point, trying to stop him. The red of post 1, Benny. Backhand by Ben. Low and hard. Benny makes the save. Catch by Ben. Powerful throw by Ben. Benny's going to look for the rebote. He makes the save. It's a 2-all. Ben stops it. Powerful throw. Juggling on the catch of Benny. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the purple shirt of post 8, Ben. Ben wins it 7 serves to 1. This is a playoff 4, second and third place. Here's the back. Ooh. Point and a second place finish for post 7. 1 comes in third. Unofficial order finish 8-7-1. Prices will be up in a moment.
How you doing, guys? My name is Ben Gadsden, aka one of the good guys. I really believe that, cooler heads always prevail. So as soon as I start feeling that boil up in me, I just like to, I actually have the Calm app. Shout out Kyle Kubala, he put me onto that. It really helps if you kind of like reset, calm, take a couple breaths, chill out, disconnect for a little bit, and then re-plug in. To me, that's the best formula of getting out of a funk. I love that we all work hard as hell. Everybody put in that time. And I also love that it's nothing that we ain't been able to overcome up to this point. And that's made us, closer as a group. It's just a mixture of making sure that we have respect for each other, but also understanding that the nature of the sport says that when in between the lines, we are opponents. And you should have respect for your opponent. You should want to bust their ass, but you should always have respect for your opponent and who you're playing. I would say being a competitor, you can't give up. You just got to get through it, just being mature, like knowing, hey, it's not going well. Eventually, you just keep, plugging away, keep fighting, and it will get better. A top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
Winning game 4, post 8, Ben. Taking second, post 7, Bragley. Coming in third, post 1, Benny. 8-7-1 is the official order finish for our 4th game. And there are your prices. about that? A consolation in the trifecta. 8-7 all, $354.45. 518. Pick three of three numbers, 245.20. Up next, Dodging Death 1, Game 5. Spectacular 7 scoring. Post time, 6 minutes away. Good luck. Good save on that serve by El Barba. Great second effort by El Barba. He did not give up. Good catch by Bueno. Robote coming way out. Robote comes to the 5 line, turned on the left side of Ron. Bueno gets in there. It's got the distance. It's in. Outside placement scooped up by Anderluck. Anderluck throws it hard. Ikeda gobbles it up. Nice catch. Robote left side. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Outside placement got him. He grabs it, holds onto it, returns it. Here's El Barba. Hard throw to the inside. Bote left side by Tennessee. That was a great save. Side wall, Ron takes it. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden, Robote, beautifully played by Jedden. Ron winds up. There's the 2-all, cuts open wide to score. Right side. Cool Fitness has got this ball. That's great placement. Douglas handles it on the left side. Rifles another one. Cool Fitness on the run. Keeps his eye on it. Makes a great Robote save. Asier throws it back hard to the inside. Ben scoops it up on the left side. Big backhand caught by Douglas. 2 feet off the ground when he made that catch. That's sick. Nicely played. Ikeda makes the catch. Ikeda, hard throw. Catch by Carballo. Carballo, backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Carom by Ikeda. That was a beautiful combination. Line. Tennessee on the forehand from the 12 line. Back to the inside he goes. Cool Fitness moving up on the ball nicely. Strong backhand. This Robote is going all the way out. What a hustle by Tennessee to make that Robote.
Save, clips the sidewall. CRB charging in, takes it. Cortada fired, that one knocking across the sidewall. Ben's got it on the left side. His reverse comes way out. CRB on the move. Diving Robote, 2-wall save.
With that, we are ready to begin game number 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. Dun. It is time to begin our 5th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championships Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai, with an additional $15,000 on the prize money on the line for these players. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1 are Cool Fitness and Spinner. Receiving the blue of Post 2, El Barba and Ikeda. Cool Fitness serves. Our 5th game has begun. Point 2. Two-team first up on the board in our 5th game. Here are the white shirts of Post 3. Kubala and Benny receive. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Ikeda. There's a rebote by Kubala at the 8 line. El Barba comes in to make the catch. Outside placement by El Barba scores. That's well thrown. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here are the green shirts of Post 4, Diaz and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Ikeda. Douglas makes the rebote from the 10 line. Ikeda midcourt. Diaz on the catch. Costi to the inside. Here's Ikeda with a hop from the 9 line. Douglas on the catch. Forehand. Rebote by Douglas to the inside. Tipped. Point 4. 4 now serve to the black shirts of Post 5. The team of Carballo and Tennessee receive. Catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Carballo from the 9 line. Goes deep. Catch by Douglas. Ball dropped deep in the backcourt. Point 4. In this matchup, Diaz is serving. Bueno and Ben, yellow of Post 6. Backhand by Ben. Douglas moves up. Backhand, thrown powerfully. Caught by Ben. Ben over the top. Douglas with a hop, makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. Bueno with a tip ball, point 4. That's 3 points, 4. Green shirts Post 4, Diaz and Douglas. In this matchup, Diaz is serving to Anderluck and Bragley. Powerful throw by Bragley. Douglas fires the rebote to the inside. Bragley, one-handed grab at the 12 line. Backhand. Caught in the air by Douglas. Powerful throw by Douglas, caught by Bragley. Douglas is there. Nice throw. Big bounce. What a catch. Douglas calls for the catch. Plays a hard forehand. Bragley's there. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Bragley into the overhead screen, point 4. Our team has 4 points. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to the purple shirts, Post 8, Jedden and Julin. Julin from the forehand. powerful right side. Ooh, that got away from Douglas. That hits the overhead screen, point 8. The A team gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Excellent catch by Jedden. Powerful, powerful forehand. This one caught by Spinner. Spinner from the right side. Julian comes out, makes the save. Catch by Spinner. Spinner to the inside. Rabote forehand. Spinner now from the 9 line. Rabote by Julian. Spinner from the 12 line on the right side, over the top. Beautiful catch by Julian on the forehand. Powerful right side again. This one caught by Spinner down low. Big backhand, caught the overhead screen, point 8. 8 is on the board with 3 points, serving 2. The white shirts returning. Post 3, Kubala and Benny. Kubala picks the serve. Split placement is scooped by Julian. Hard throw by Julian, caught by Benny. Backhand by Benny, caught by Julian. Backhand. There's the backhand by Benny. Here's Julian. Low and hard. Benny on the backhand. Scoop. Dropped. Point 3. Returning, post 2, El Barba and Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny at the 13 line. He comes over the top. Here's Ikeda. Backhand. Rabote forehand by Kubala. Benny at the 13 line. Big right side, right up the middle. Scoop by Ikeda. El Barba now in the backcourt. Benny makes the Rabote to the inside. Here's El Barba. Backhand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny. There's the backhand. Catch by Ikeda in the front court. He throws a carom. Kubala stops it. Hard throw. Ikeda makes the catch. Somehow holds on to it. Here's Benny at the 11 line. Over the top. Ikeda. That's in and out of the cesta. A well-played point, point 3. Returning, black shirts, post 5, Carballo and Tennessee. There's the forehand by Tennessee. Catch by Benny. Carballo with a tip ball, point 3. 2 more points for the 3 team. That gives them a possible game point. Trying to stop them, yellow shirts oppose 6, Bueno and Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Powerful backhand. Rabote comes out. Caught and thrown. Off the Rabote by Kubala. Big right side by Ben. Benny comes over the top. Bueno, tip ball, point in game, post 3. Kubala and Benny. No playoff here. 4 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 3, 4, 8. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 5, post 3, Kubala and Benny. Taking second, post 4, Diaz and Douglas. Coming in third, post 8, Jedden and Julin. And we'll have your prices on the board in just a moment. And then there may be even time to take Chris's question regarding what constitutes holding. Subject of much debate in the highlight community over the course of the last, 35 years. $2 Quinella 3-4, $32.60. Trifecta 3-4-8, $142.40. Up next, game 6, spectacular 7 scoring. Next game is played at 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Game 6 begins the late pick 3. Play late pick 3, just like the name suggests. Pick the winners. So it's games 6, 7, and 8. Our last 3 parimutuel games afternoon in advance of the H2H performance at 5 p.m. Post time for game 6, 6 minutes. Good luck.
What is Jai-Alai H2H? The fastest ball sport in the world, and so much more. It's like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. The ball travels up to 150 miles per hour inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, fire the ball so it can't be caught. A Jai-Alai ball is slightly smaller than a baseball and harder than a hockey puck. Jai-Alai players will smash into the sidewall and dive onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. It's the game you didn't know you needed to know. This is Jai-Alai H2H.
Jai-Alai H2H, the newest edition here in year 4-2. Magic City Jai-Alai offerings, offering a new take on the old sport that we know as Jai-Alai. Played in a format very similar to tennis. Coming up at 5 p.m., we have Jai-Alai H2H Singles Edition. Top singles players on this roster will be competing in a head-to-head format at 5 p.m. I do encourage you to join us for that. That is over at watchjai-alai.com or on the Jai-Alai app. You can download the Jai-Alai app for free. I'm not particularly technically savvy, but downloaded it because I was unable to sleep. You know, that's what happens midlife. All of a sudden, can't sleep anymore. So conveniently, the internet was created to make sure we have something to do in the middle of the night when we should otherwise be sleeping. Instead, we just look up things. And actually download the Jai-Alai app from the App Store on iTunes, or of course, Android. And it was remarkably entertaining. And that's the only way to watch our H2H games. The H2H games do not appear on the Jai-Alai channel. They do appear at watchjai-alai.com or on the Jai-Alai app. Either way is a good way to watch these H2H games. And let's take this question asked by Chris. Chris, first of all, if you're new to this, welcome. We're glad you found us. And happy to answer questions as best we can. So, Jai-Alai, as it's currently been played, has been played since 18-something or others with the long wicker basket. There's a couple different versions of Spanish ball, handball, paddleball, a number of other modalities as they refer to them. In Jai-Alai, if you were to go onto YouTube and you were to research videos from the 1980s 60s or 70s, there's not that, or 60s primarily, 50s and 60s, you would see that once upon a time in highlight, there was no holding, no cradling. The ball would come into the cesta, and the momentum of the ball bringing the cesta back would push the player into the throwing position, and he would more fling it to the front wall, both on the right side and the left side, so both on the forehand and on the backhand. Then beginning in the 1970s, players started catching the ball and gathering it or controlling it once it came into the cesta. Ball can't bounce around because that would be juggling. But basically, a little move of the wrist or the arm to shift the ball up to the tip of the cesta. Then that has either evolved or devolved over time, depending upon who you ask. There are highlight purists, some of the legends of the game, some of whom I understand watch Magic City highlight, in fact, who played in the 1960s, who view the cradling of the highlight ball on the forehand and the backhand, especially in advance of a kill shot, as playing dirty highlight or holding. So the Magic City players are not traditionally trained players. In other words, the majority of these players just picked up a cesta the very first time in January of 2018, and in July of 2018, they were playing professional highlight. So we had to have a really broad view of what constituted holding. But the truth of the matter is, it's not really any worse. It's worse with some of the Magic City players than you see in the traditional highlight world, but it's not really that much worse in even our worst holders. And what this leads to is the answer to your question, what constitutes holding? The judges and we know what the player's throwing motions are. And this is in traditional highlight or here at Magic City. We know what a player looks like when they're catching and throwing the ball on the left side or on the right side. And if they take an extra step, if they make any additional movement by comparison to what we see them do on a day in and day out basis, like you take the case of Juice playing in our early games. Juice holds the ball comparatively a long time. And in traditional highlight, yeah, he'd probably have to clean that up if you were on a traditional highlight court. But here, he throws that right side the same way every day. If he were about to juggle it and had to take an extra step and wound up stopping his motion or holding onto it, that would constitute holding for Juice. So it is very much a judgment call on behalf of the judges, no pun intended. There is no set time. There is no 3-second rule or 2-second rule. Also, number of steps. There's no limit on the number of steps as well. Currently, the number one singles player of the last 20 years has a very big swing. He catches the ball at the 14 line and he throws a line and a half advance. He's worked a big step into his swing. Some people view that as a little dirty. I don't necessarily view that as dirty. That's just how he plays. That is a very long answer to what constitutes or potentially constitutes holding. That brings us to 0 minutes. Time to begin. Time to begin game number 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Julin. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Ikeda. There's served by Julin. This game has begun. Julin comes out, makes the rebote save. That did catch the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 2. Ikeda first up on the board in our 6th game. Here is the white shirt of post 3, Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Point 3. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4. Here's number 55, Benny. Nice backhand by Carballo. Rebote left side by Benny. Carballo on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote, ooh, that's hooked. Point 3. Now receiving the black shirt of post 5. Number 13, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, thrown powerfully low out of the rebote and scoring, point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno, catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas, caught by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote forehand. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Bueno makes the catch. Douglas on the rebote, sidewall. This one caught by Bueno. Douglas makes the save on the rebote. That cleared the overhead screen. Rebote saved by Bueno. Scoop by Douglas. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. Bueno makes the save. Here's Douglas. Placement to the outside. Catches the corner perfectly and scores. Manuel okay? We need him to be okay. He's all right? That's good. Point 5. A really well played point by Douglas and Bueno. Pink of post 7. Here's Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote by Douglas. Catch by Spinner. Carom by Spinner. Stop by Douglas. Too much connection with that screen. Got to keep those hands away from that screen. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt to post 8. Anderluck. Spinner on the catch at the 10 line. There's the backhand. Anderluck from the 7 line. Powerful forehand. Bote left side by Spinner. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand. Point 8. Anderluck will take the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Julin. Backhand by Julin. Anderluck from the 9 line. Julin, forehand, low and inside. Picked up by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Backhand by Julin. Julin maneuvering around Anderluck to make a fine catch on the left side. Rebote forehand powerfully thrown, but out of play. Point 1. 1 serves to post 2, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand, escapa. That's right, Ikeda, just like the Matrix. We're impressed. Very good. Point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. Benny. Backhand by Benny goes wall to wall. Ikeda on the rebote. That passes. That's beautifully thrown by Ikeda. Ikeda from the 6th line. Backhand. Here's Benny for another rebote. Ikeda from the 7th line. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Forehand save by Ikeda. Benny slips in. Forehand. Here's the catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Rotate left side by Benny. Ikeda's there. Placement to the inside. Benny makes the save. Keeps the ball in play. Ikeda now from the 4 line. Placement in the inside. Scores. Well, well played point by Benny and Ikeda. Point goes to the 2. That is possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2, Ikeda. Trying to stop him in the white of post 3, Carballo. Carballo from the left side. Catch by Ikeda at the 11 line. Carballo now from the 11 line. Forehand. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Backhand. One-handed rebote. Scoop by Carballo. Placement to the inside. Ikeda saves the rebote. Carballo attacking at the 3 line. Jai-Alai, the drop shot. Ikeda gets there, holds on to it, does not hold it. Carballo sliding into it. Great effort by Ikeda, paying off for the win. Point and game to the blue shirt of post 2, Ikeda. 2 wins it, 5-1 and 3 will play off for second and third place. 5 first serves, 2-1. Backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Julin. Point 5. Douglas has 4 points and a possible place point. Trying to stop him, Carballo, white of post 3. Backhand by Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Karen by Douglas opens wide and scores. That was beautifully executed. Point and a second place finish for post 5. We'll now have a playoff between Carballo and Julin for third place. Rebote by Julin. Tip by Carballo. Point and a third place finish for post 1, Julin. Unofficial order finish 2-5-1. Your price will be up in a moment.
For me, it's an honor to play highlight. For me, I feel it's an honor because it has been in my family for so many years, since my grandpa, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, and I'm the last generation of my family playing highlight. The best part of it is catching. That's actually the best feeling. Not even at cam, not even at that. Nah, I think it's catching is the best feeling. It can be really super frustrated, to be honest. When you catch the ball, it is frustrating. No, sometimes I hit the wall, I throw the helmet, but I don't think that's a good decision. You just flip the page, that's it. My plan is to play better every day, try to improve. And this sounds boring, man.
And that was Ikeda in his victory video, winning Game 6. 2-5-1 was the official order of finish. There are your prices. Game 6, Quinella 2-5, first and second in any order, $35.60. Trifecta 2-5-1, first, second, and third place finishing, $113 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Dodging Death 2, game number 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Game 7 closes out the high five for today, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City, with an additional $15,000 in prize money on the line for these players to be awarded at the end of the season. Season this year concludes November 23rd. Post time for Game 7 is just 6 minutes away, and 2 tickets at least are alive in the high five. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play Jai-Alai.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that is, of course, Magic City Hustle. Documentary filmmaker Billy Corbin. And executive produced by none other than, of course, our very own Scott Savin. All about the beginning of this program here at Magic City. How do you take I guess if I were writing the script to it, how do you take a ragtag bunch of former college and professional athletes and get them to play Jai-Alai? But I'm not that creative, actually. So, Magic City Hustle is all about the beginning of the program here at Magic City. Different than any other Jai-Alai program, really ever. Players being trained from scratch to play professional Jai-Alai. If you haven't seen it, I know most of you in the chat here have seen it, but if you haven't seen it, it's really worth it. You can find it at MagicCityHustle.com. It's a $5 download, I believe, there. Now also available in the iTunes store under Magic City Hustle. Got a nice all-original soundtrack, too, to it. But it's very much worth the investment of the few bucks it would cost to see it. Thoroughly entertaining. Not just saying that because I'm associated with the program. I find it thoroughly entertaining. We have 3 minutes to go before we begin Game 7. And Chris, you're welcome. I'm glad you understood most of my rambling about what does and does not constitute holding. But again, it's a subject of much debate from people of various generations in the highlight community. That's one thing that highlight is absolutely wonderful for, even though it hasn't always gone in Magic City's favor, is the passion that the aficionados have for the sport. People are fiercely protective of what they love, I think, on the whole. And in their particular version of highlight, whether they experienced it in Connecticut or they experienced it here in Florida, or they played amateur, maybe they played professional during the strike or had a long professional career, having intended to play professional highlight. There's no shortage of opinions, and there's definitely no shortage of passion. The one thing that Magic City has always had going in its favor is effort, dedication, determination of players and the management. That's why I've been associated with it since 2018 and continue to be associated with it. I'm curious to see how this whole story turns out, to be perfectly honest with you. Yes, I do have a role in that. I do understand that, but it's a great story. The story of Magic City Highlight is a great story. Magic City Hustle tells a very entertaining story about the first year. So if you have not seen it, please watch it and download the Jai-Alai app. Costs nothing to do. It's fun. There's some great exclusive content in there. The production quality is absolutely exceptional. Some great player interviews, some great highlight videos. Just really, really, really great to see. Couldn't be more proud of the ancillary parts of the Highlight organization. The folks over at the Highlight channel have done an absolutely spectacular job. People, fortunately, that I work with every day. Ooh, that was God just chiming in. Either someone dropped something really big on something loud, or that was thunder. I'm guessing thunder. Yes, my comment has God's approval. Go get Magic City Hustle. All right, time to begin game number 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Highlight. $15,000 in additional prize money on the line for these players. Coming up to be rewarded at the conclusion of the season on November 23rd. This game is played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, Carballo in Tennessee. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, Anderluck and Bragley. Carballo serves. Our 7th game has begun. Tennessee, forehand from the 12 line. Here's Anderluck, midcourt. Throws the carom powerfully, caught by Carballo. Good catch by Bragley and a backhand. Backhand by Anderluck. Here's Carballo from the 8 line. Bragley steps in, backhand. Carballo midcourt. Bragley from the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Tennessee is there. Forehand by Tennessee. Straight back, caught midcourt by Anderluck. Big right side by Anderluck, caught by Carballo. Carballo to the inside, Bragley's there. Backhand. Carballo, beautiful catch midcourt. Powerful forehand. That clears the overhead screen, and what a catch by Bragley. Excellent catch by Anderluck at the side wall. Nice backhand. Here's Tennessee at the 12 line. Bragley, forehand. Wow. Catch by Carballo. 2-all. Beautifully thrown. Nicely stopped. Hard throw on the return. And that scores. What a point just played to start off the 7th game by all 4 of these players. Point 2. In this matchup, Anderluck is serving to the white shirts of Post 3, Bueno and Ben. Backhand by Ben. Here's Bragley. Ben on the forehand. Ben from the right side at the 11 line. Here's Anderluck from the 6 line. Hard throw to the inside. Anderluck from the 6 line. Backhand. Here's Ben. Anderluck from the 8 line. Backhand by Bragley, powerfully thrown. Caught by Ben on the forehand. Anderluck from the 7 line. Low and hard. Ben's there. Backhand. Scoop by Ben. Backhand by Ben. Here's Anderluck from the 9 line. Big right side. Outside placement. Stopped by Bueno. Karen by Bueno. Stopped by Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Stopped by Ben. Here's Ben from the forehand at the 11 line. Anderluck faked the carom, put it back inside, and it scores. Well thrown, well played again. Point 2. To on the board with 2 points. Here are the green shirts of post 4, Jedden and Julin. Julin on the backhand from the 10 line. Bragley's there. Backhand. Julin on the forehand. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Caught by Jedden. Nice backhand on the return. Backhand. This one caught by Bragley. Point 2. Two team on the board with 3 points in this 7-point game. Now receiving the black shirts of post 5. Kubala and Benny. Here's Benny on the backhand. Benny with a tip ball back at the 12 line. Point 2. 4 points for the 2 team. Now receiving yellow shirts post 6. Team of Cool Fitness and Spinner. Here's Spinner on the backhand. Scoop by Bragley. Powerful throw. Catch by Spinner. He comes over the top. Bragley's there. Forehand by Bragley to the inside. Here's Spinner from the 11 line. Outside placement. Bragley calls for it, makes the play. Spinner, tough catch there at the back wall. Anderluck, backhand to the inside. Spinner, difficult catch on the forehand. He comes over the top. Spinner over the top. Anderluck got in there and made the save. That was beautiful. Here's Spinner. Low and hard and scoring. Such a well-played point by all 4 players. Point for the 6. Here are the pink shirts of post 7. In the front court, we have number 30, Diaz. In the back court, number 13, Douglas. Douglas moves up to make the catch. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote save. Just missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of Post 8, team of El Barba and Ikeda. Ikeda on the right side from the backcourt. Here's Douglas over the top. El Barba makes the catch. Soft play. Stopped by Douglas. Big backhand by Douglas. El Barba for the rebote. Beautiful rebote by El Barba. Rebote save. El Barba makes the catch. 2-all. Split placement scores. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. El Barba's now serving the returning one team, Carballo in Tennessee. Ball tipped. Point 8. 8 team on the board with 3 points, serving to Post 3. Bueno and Ben. Backhand by Ben. The Barber makes the catch. Nice backhand. Good catch by Ben. Ben from the right side. Excellent catch by Ben. Ikeda from the forehand to the inside. Point 3. Three serving, Post 4, the green shirts. Jedden and Julian receive. Ball tip, midcourt, point 4. The 4 team is now on the board with 2 points. Now receiving, the black shirts of Post 5, Kupala and Benny. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Julian. Jedden, backhand. Backhand by Benny. Julian, nice catch. And a nice return from the 11 line. Here's Benny. Backhand. Rebote. Just above the pad. That is perfectly thrown by Julian to score. Point 4. For serving, Post 2, the blue shirts, Sanderluck and Bragley. Point 2. Two on the board with 6 points. Possible game point. Trying to stop them, Post 6, Cool Fitness and Spinner. Karam, stopped by Anderluck. Beautiful catch. Hard throw on the return. Good placement and good catch by Spinner. Anderluck's there. Tip ball, point 6. Play continues. 6 on the board with 3 points. Returning to the court, pink of Post 7, Diaz and Douglas. Douglas makes the catch. Backhand thrown powerfully, caught by Spinner. Douglas calls for the catch. Rifles it from the forehand. Rabote, tough Rabote force. Cool Fitness. That is a beautiful Rabote save by Cool Fitness. Powerful forehand. Caught by Spinner. Douglas, difficult catch. Returns. Apika on the sidewall. Spinner's there. Powerful backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Diaz gets there. Throws the 2-wall. And Cool Fitness caught it. Diaz just on a miss. Other than that, well played. Point 6. Possible game point for the Yellow Shirts post 6. Cool Fitness and Spinner. Trying to stop them are Carballo and Tennessee. Carballo split placement will score. Beautifully thrown. Point 1. Here are the Purple Shirts post 8. El Barba and Ikeda. Ikeda keeps it on the forehand. Tough catch. Carballo whipping the Costado. Backhand by El Barba. Carballo on the rebote. El Barba. Barba kind of taking charge there in the front court. Here's the catch and the return by Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Catch by Tennessee. Backhand from the 12 line. Ikeda over the top on the right side. Scoop by Carballo. Placement to the inside. Here's Ikeda. Carballo, tip ball up at the 7 line, point 8. Possible game point for the Purple Shirts of post 8. El Barba and Ikeda trying to stop them. The White Shirts, post 3. Bueno and Ben. Backhand by Ben to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Rebote for El Barba. Right up the middle. Scoop by Bueno. El Barba gets up, makes the catch, throws a 2-wall. That lands in and scores for the win. Point in game, post 8. El Barba and Ikeda. 2 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-2-6. Winning game 7, post 8, El Barba and Ikeda. Taking second, post 2, Anderluck and Bragley. Coming in third, post 6, Cool Fitness and Spinner. 8-2-6 is the official order of finish for our 7th game, and your prices will be up in just a moment. And there are your prices for the 826 that came out in game number 7. $2 Quinella 2-8, 28.40. Trifecta 826. That's first, second, and third place, finishing 453.20. The high five 18328. 4 or 5 numbers returning 307.20. Carryover jackpot $960. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Magic City Jai-Alai welcomes back to the fronton Candace Langhans, joining us with Camila. Welcome back. That's right, none other than the mother of both Benny and Douglas. Nice to see you both here. Welcome. So yes, a shout out to the Langhans mom, Candace, joining us here with Camila. Camila performs regularly here at Magic City Jai-Alai as our one and only cheerleader. Of course, she's a little limited in terms of who she cheers for. She cheers primarily for, well, exclusively for Douglas and Benny. But it's all in the family there, so that's just fine. And, John, we do have some time to answer some of those questions. So, the front wall and back wall are both basically 1 inch thick glass, maybe a little shy of like 3/4 of an inch. So, it's impact glass on the front and back wall. The side wall is a composite. The superstructure is, of course, steel. It was built in a room that's been here for, the last 50 years. That's one of the reasons why, one of a few reasons why we didn't go with a traditional court. We're on a second floor here in Miami, Florida, and putting up all that concrete and granite would put a little too much stress on the floor. So we're able to assemble it here in this room. We're 120 feet wall to wall, 33 feet wide. The ball is, even though you didn't ask about the ball, figure I'll throw that in there. Hard plastic, so you want to think of the consistency and maybe about the weight of a hockey puck. It weighs a little bit, our ball here at Magic City weighs a little bit more than a traditional Jai-Alai ball. In fact, Manny, who's of course played elsewhere under Manuel, was talking about a little pain in his shoulder. Nothing bad, but he said one of the things that he thought it was related to was the slight difference in the weight of the ball. Steve Smart, the answer to that question is most definitely yes. Camila is the voice you hear when you hear someone say Dougie. It's actually a nice addition to the room here on Saturdays. Man, is it thundering outside. And instead of me rambling, how about we show you a video of how H2H is played, because H2H is coming up at 5 p.m. Take it away.
Jai-Alai H2H is the world's fastest ball sport played in a new electrifying format. Jai-Alai H2H features 2 singles players or 2 doubles teams in a head-to-head battle for court dominance. The game is played on a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide, with a ball that travels up to 150 miles per hour. An H2H match is won by the player who is first to secure a total of 2 out of 3 sets. It takes 6 points to win a set and 2 sets to win a match. Simply put, the goal is to catch 1 more ball than your opponent. Just like in tennis, a player may fault once on a serve, but if 2 serves result in faults, then the opponent wins the point. At the start of a new point, the ball is served by the winner of the previous point. However, at the start of a new set, the loser of the previous set serves first. After the ball hits the front wall, it must be caught in the air or after only 1 bounce. Players may catch and throw from out of bounds, but if the ball lands out of bounds, then the point goes to the opposition. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. It's the game you didn't know you needed to know. This is Jai-Alai H2H.
Once again, that is Jai-Alai H2H, the newest addition to our entertainment offerings here at Magic City. Same Jai-Alai, played just a little bit of a different way, a little different scoring, perhaps a little easier to understand. That's going to come up at 5 p.m. And don't forget, if you want to watch Jai-Alai H2H, and we hope you do, you have to go over to watchjai-alai.com. Once again, watch Jai-Alai at 5 minutes till 5 this afternoon. Or you can download the Jai-Alai app and watch it live on there. Actually, that's pretty convenient. You can actually stream it from your phone to TV if you so choose. And that's how you watch Jai-Alai H2H. Coming up at 5 p.m. And again, we got some great games. Best singles players on the roster going up against each other. Jai-Alai H2H a little later today. Carballo Spinner, Ikeda Julin, Douglas Benny, Carballo Julin, Ikeda Benny, Douglas Spinner. That's the lineup for Jai-Alai H2H at 5 p.m. Just an hour and 12 minutes from now. We have 1 minute to go to begin our 8th and final game of this performance. Then we'll take a little break and come back and play Jai-Alai H2H. Well, John, welcome. Thank you for giving Magic City Jai-Alai a try. We do hope that you enjoy it. Lots of things different. The Jai-Alai that, of course, you've seen, played by players trained, in many cases, from 4 and 5 years old, really more 8, 9, 10 years old, to play professional Jai-Alai. These players, almost all of our roster here, trained to play as adults. And just in 2018. We are ready to begin our 8th and final game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Benny. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Kubala. Benny serves. Our 8th game begins. Here's a catch by Benny. Backhand. Backhand by Kubala. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Benny. Kubala's there. Benny gets in there. Backhand from the 11 line. Low, but over the pad. 2-all. Out. Point 1. Benny first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 13, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Benny. Douglas from the 11 line, over the top, to the inside. Benny's there. Benny from the left side at the 11 line. Nice backhand. Douglas on the forehand. Benny, beautiful catch there at the 8 line. 2-all. Stopped by Benny. Powerful return by Benny. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw by Douglas. Benny on the run. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Spinner. Backhand by Spinner to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-all by Douglas. Beautifully executed and scoring. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Rebote by Douglas. Carballo's there. He winds up. Back to the inside he goes. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 5. Carballo gets a point. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Carballo. Here's Anderluck at the 10 line. Powerful forehand. Rebote left side by Carballo. Catch by Anderluck. Beautiful catch by Carballo there on the left side. Rebote forehand by Anderluck lands wide, point 5. On the court, ready to receive in the pink shirt of post 7 is Ikeda. Powerful forehand throw by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Carballo with the scoop attempt, tipped it, point 7. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to Julin in the purple shirt of post 8. Backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Julin on the right side. Right up the middle. Scoring. Point 8. The first round is complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Julin. Julin on the backhand from the 8 line. Rebote forehand, hooked by Kubala, point 8. Back and ready to receive, the red of post 1, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote by Julin, high to the front wall. Benny makes the catch. 2-all scores for Benny. Well thrown, point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Spinner. Spinner on the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote left side by Benny. Spinner makes the catch. Spinner to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Well thrown. Rebote left side by Spinner. Benny makes the catch. Carom by Spinner. That is beautifully executed by Spinner. Point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 3. In this matchup, we have Spinner serving to Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Spinner looking for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Here's Douglas. Backhand. Powerful backhand. Rebote saved by Spinner. Catch by Douglas. 2-all scores. Point 3. In this matchup, Douglas will serve to Anderluck in the yellow shirt at post 6. Backhand by Anderluck from the 12 line. Douglas makes the catch midcourt. Blasts it low. Missed on the scoop and scoring. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt of post 3. Douglas trying to stop him. The black shirt at post 5. Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Douglas makes the save. Rebote up the middle. Catch by Carballo. 2-all by Carballo. Douglas reads it. Stops it. Rifles it on the return. And it scores off the tip of Carballo's cesta. Point and game for the white shirt of post 3. Douglas. 8 serves to 1. This is for second and third place. Backhand by Benny. Scoop by Benny. Julin for the rebote. Forehand rebote by Julin. Catch by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Julin. Catch by Benny. Excellent catch by Julin. Benny on the left side. 2-all by Benny. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Point and a second place finish for Julin in post 8. Benny shows unofficial order finish 3-8-1. Your prices will be up in a moment.
It does come very natural to me. Yeah, it does. But I don't know. I think it's with all sports too. It's not just highlights. With all sports, there's always the best players, and they're always a natural athlete for the most part. Some guys really work hard and end up being the best, but a lot of guys that are the best are just naturally good at it. I work really hard out here every day, and I think that it shows through my play. But I think being natural at something can only take you so far, and so you have to work hard as well. I try to stay cool most of the time, and I'm not the biggest outgoing guy. I'm not the biggest personality out here. But I think I would hope that people see me as a good guy, and I give 100% at all times, and I hope that it shows through my play. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day. I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year.
And there's Douglas explaining why he's Douglas. I say that because we have no audio. I have no idea what he's saying. 3-8-1, the official order finished for Game 8, and there are your prices. And as the scribe I am, I have finished writing the prices. 381 is the result from game number 8. Winning game 3, Douglas. Taking second, post 8, Julian. Coming in third, post 1, Benny. 381. $2 Quinella. 3-8, 1460. Trifecta, 381, 179.20. The late pick 3, 283. 3 of 3 numbers returning 308.80. Late daily double, 8-3, 210. Mighty Ocho, 4 of 8 numbers returning 270. Carryover jackpot, 265.60. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. Don't forget, coming up in just less than an hour, 5 p.m., we play Highlight H2H. The very best Highlight players on this roster will play head-to-head in a singles matchup. Carballo Spinner, Ikeda Julian, Douglas Benny, then Carballo Julian, Ikeda Benny, Douglas Spinner. That is the matchup for Highlight H2H this afternoon, beginning at 5 p.m. On behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do thank you for coming out today and hope to see you at 5 p.m. Have a good afternoon, everybody.